We actually smoke the inside of the barrel with 3 different species of wood. So we've got hickory wood, maple wood, and apple wood. And we smoke them for a good couple hours.
All right, we are here with Tim O'Brien, the Chief Taster. So what do we want to start with, Tim?
Well, I know you talked a little bit about our smoked whiskeys.
Oh, yeah.
So let's start with the Sipes barrel smoked bourbon right there.
The barrel smoked bourbon. All right.
So these are from that smokehouse that we was checked out earlier,
Yep,
right?
that you walked through the smokehouse with Brian. He told you about it.
Guess we have to undo it.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get that one. Yeah.
That's why I put all the unopened ones on your side.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
We already know where that's going to be.
Smoke.
Yeah. All right, Tim, we're going to get yours first here.
Thank you.
Now, I do small pours because we got a lot to taste
There's
here.
a lot to cover.
Yeah. So if you seen the video, we earlier went through and saw the smokehouse, and I always say what a great concept, because it's a lot of people's already buying those little, I don't want to say gimmicky because a lot of people like it, but it's those little things where you put your cup on it, you kind of catch it on fire, and let the smoke go. But you guys take it to the next level. You say you don't need to buy those things. Just buy our whiskey. We've already done it for you.
Yeah.
We've done the hard work. Yeah. And like what I like about it most is it's just such a unique way to impart the smoke into the whiskey.
Yeah. It's subtle. It's not overpowering. And
So this isn't a scotch. Don't compare this to a peated scotch, or this is just to try to infuse a little clean smoke in there to just kind of enhance that flavor profile.
Absolutely.
So so what do you guys get on the nose?
Which one was this again?
This is the smoked bourbon, double oak.
The double
oak smoked
Double
bourbon.
oak smoke. Yep.
So we're 4-year bourbon.
Yep. 21% rye mash bill.
21% rye. The nose, the smoke is very subtle in there. It's really kind of gives you that clean. So you got a lot of the nice, clean, smoky notes. You don't get I don't get like a barbecue. I just get this really nice, clean, kind of a campfire.
Often people will pull just kind of the way I think I like to describe it is it's not so much campfire smoke as if you could capture the essence of the burning embers in a nice campfire that's kind of like burnt down a little bit, and you're just kind of that's really what I get.
Like the next morning, maybe.
Almost,
you
you wake up and you get it going. Yep.
So the nose on this, excellent nose. The flavor, let's see where it takes you to the palate. Cheers.
Cheers. I think it brings a little bit of that smoke out more after I've taken a sip.
Yeah. You get acclimated to it a little bit.
But you still have to search for it enough. Like it doesn't just jump
It's
right
not
out.
overpowering.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about this.
Yeah.
Gosh, brown sugar.
That's a big note that I get. A lot of brown sugar, a lot of vanilla. That smoke just kind of covers over that. It's almost like a smoke, like you're sitting there with maybe a marshmallow. It hasn't quite got hit by the fire.
Yep.
Oh, and it's the there's that creamy mouthfeel.
Yeah.
It's really there.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing what that brief time smoking the barrel and the rest that whiskey has in the barrel. Just it imparts such a different level of smokiness to the whiskey. It's just I really enjoy it. And it's like right now after you kind of had a few sips, there's just this pleasant smokiness just kind of all through my palate.
That's the key with this. That's the unique point that you're really going to get out of this that you're not going to get anywhere else. It's just that really good smoke flavor.
Yeah.
Again, that's why you're the master here. That's why you guys are doing it.
And I love a good peaty scotch. That's something that I really love. So by no means am I a smoke hater, but what I like about this is creating something that's approachable.
Yeah.
Kind of like the way we create some of our beers, right? We love them to be approachable, and I want to like it as a brewer, but a craft beer lover. But I also want a novice to enjoy it, and that's kind of what I think we've achieved here with the smoke, right?
I totally agree, 100%. And next we're going to try the, what is this? The Hard Truth Sipes Double Oaked Smoked Rye. Did I get all that?
You nailed it. Pretty sure you got it close enough.
Tim, do you want to pour this as I talk about this? Because one of the things that we noticed, we did off camera as we cleaned out our glasses here, is the smoke really comes through on the after you're done and what's left in the glass is you really get that sweet smoke. Talk about a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
It was kind of like you drink the bourbon. Mm-hmm. You got the smoke on the front. You get those sweet notes, the creaminess, the marshmallow, and then all of a sudden you're done. You sit there for a second. You go back to the glass, and you got that nice sweet smoke in the glass.
Yeah.
It's just a total experience.
Yeah, it really is.
So for this, now we're doing the double oaked smoked rye, which is this is just a 4-year rye, and let's just see what the smoke does to that.
Yeah, and before we start, I just want to say, this will be fun, the difference you'll find between the bourbon and the rye. I'm really interested to see what you guys think, because same type of barrels, same smoke process, just a difference between
mash
the bourbon and the rye.
Yep. All right.
Well, you definitely pour better than.
Yeah. I can't help it. It's my nature.
Oh wow! So I get the smoke and I get some mintiness on this, some mint for sure, almost like a spearmint or even is there like a sassafras, like almost like a sassafras tea note?
Yeah. It comes across to me is kind of like you're saying. Herbaceous is the base way I would say it.
I like that. Yeah.
But if I dig deeper, it's kind of like some sort of mint and a little bit of whether it's licorice or sassafras.
Licorice.
Those are
licorice.
the kind of things that hit me,
That's why he's the chief taster.
Yeah, that's it. You can put those smells into words. That's
yes.
There's a block sometimes there for me.
It's one of the most strange things to try to explain, when people ask how I might do it, because it's kind of like really latching on to like almost images that flash in my mind as I'm smelling and tasting.
Yeah, because they're all memories, right?
That's how it works for me anyway.
So I have to be honest. The smoke is even more subtle on this. Is that good? A good analysis here?
I believe so.
It's almost like there, but it's very very muted because of the richness. So maybe it increases the richness and the flavor profile of the rye itself.
Yeah, because this is a high rye and 95.5 mash bill. So this. There's a lot of rye to contend with.
You know what I like about that 95.5 is, you never know what you're going to get, but a lot of times I get dill, and that's a very common rye attribute. And it's okay, but it's just so common, it's not in here.
Yeah.
I love that. So hopefully the smoke could kind of muted that out a little bit.
I mean, there's those each barrel's magic, right? There's craziness going on in every single barrel.
All right. Let's see where this tastes. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So I just got licorice on the brain now, but I think that a sip helped bring the smoke out a little bit, and it did last time too.
Yeah.
Getting it on the palate and letting those vapors come from the back as well as the front really helps with the nose for me.
And man, talk about soft. It's very very soft on the palate too. Really sweet. The licorice does come out a little bit, or the herbaceous.
Yeah.
Maybe I think more herbaceous comes out on the palate. The finish is very, very easy. I'd say maybe a medium finish, and no spice. I get no spice.
Yeah, it's really minimal. The sweetness to me pops a lot more on the barrel smoked rye. Sometimes when I go in to kind of take a nice sniff, it's almost like maple syrup. Not always, but sometimes I get that. And I've got a really fun tasting note. See if you guys pick up on anything. It's a little bit out there, but one thing I pull out is like a smoked ham. Sometimes.
Oh, it is really subtle.
Yeah.
It's really it's the smoke comes through, and then it's almost kind of like the meatiness that's coming through there.
I mean, it's a weird taste, but
Yeah.
it really kind of occasionally I'll get hit with that where it's just kind of like that.
You get it more on the mid palate, like those really nice savory notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh gosh,
You got it, latching onto that savory, and sometimes kind of that burning ember in the rye actually is a little more prominent to me on my palate than it is on the bourbon.
So I will say this: if you are not familiar with rye and you're not familiar with high proof, I really gotta say that this would be a great rye to start in, where you don't get that rye spice, you get some sweet. That smoke is really interesting. I love what it does on the palate. I love what it does in the glass.
Mm-hmm.
This is a winner, Tim.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that process is amazing. And you guys are the only ones doing that right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, we are first to market, I guess, is what you'd say.
First
You
to
know, I
market
know
with
there are
that.
other people probably, probably trying to, figure it out.
Yeah.
But we were definitely first to market. Yeah.
Well, this is fantastic. Cheers.